Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mamus Koka. For those of you who are joining for the very first time, thank you for joining, and remember to click that subscribe button. And also YouTube has this feature where you can I think you click on the notification button and then it notifies you when I have a new video out also. So for those of you who are new, do that. For those of you who are reoccurring subscribers, thank you for coming back. So today on our YouTube channel, I'm gonna be talking to you guys more like a question, and I want you guys to be very interactive when you watch this video. Please comment below and share, like, do the most, but comment below because I want it to be a real conversation that I'm having with you guys, because I'm sitting here thinking and I'm trying to understand how far can we as girls go to getting what we want to get in life. Like what is that? Do we have boundaries? Do we have boundaries, you know? Do we have boundaries in things we want? I will name a few things that I think, you know, are like mostly relatable in the sense of relatability, you know. But let me take a sip. So you know how it's like, you know, situations in life makes us attain certain things and what we want and how we grow up. And some people grow up with a silver spoon, some people don't grow up with a silver spoon, some people grow up poor. And you know, when you grow up in a home where you don't have a lot, it makes you very motivated and very determined in life to go after what you want and to be better and not to want to live in poverty. That's why you hear people who are like, yo, my biggest fear in life is to be broke or to be poor or to live the way I lived growing up. And that's where you get women who lead into that state of, okay, because of this is how I grew up, this is what I saw, I drank gari and eating granite every day of my life, or I was eating what's that, Mabella with no milk, no sugar, just as it is. That's even if you find the Mabella to drink. Those of you who are in South Africa, you understand what I'm saying. And those of you who are in Nigeria also, because I'm Nigerian, and the cheapest thing you can eat back home for us was to drink gari. It's either you put sugar if you want to be sweet, but if you can afford to get the sugar, yeah, but you put salt. Or if you don't put salt, you take the gari on its own with just water, you drink and you are full, you know. Now you get girls who are like, oh, I like to drink gari. Gari is my favorite snack. It's a luxury now because you get him to put Nespresso milk, sugar, peanuts or cashew nuts or whatever fancy stuff you like to put in your stuff. But anyways, that's how. So like I was saying, you get girls who say that they would never want to go back to the way things were. So it pushes them to also make decisions that are not right. So what kind of decisions are we trying to make? That's why I'm asking this question. How far are we willing to go to get what we want? In terms of our career, in terms of marrying somebody? Because listen, let's be real. There are women who are out here aspiring to marry a rich man so that they never have to work a day in their life, or date a rich man so that they won't never have to work a day in their life. So, and there are women who are also working and they're like, okay, you know what? And these are circumstances that make women make this type of decisions. It's the situations, and it's not all women. I'm just saying the ones that do. It's some women, guys. Please, I'm not generalizing here, so please don't come for me on this video to say that, oh, she's here talking about all women and whatnot and no, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm basically talking about is the specific ones who do stuff like this. They don't care how far they can go. Like, how far are you willing to go? Are you willing to sleep with your boss for a promotion? Are you willing to sleep with somebody to get a career? Like, I'm going to speak on my experience because I've always wanted to be a TV presenter and have my own talk show and do things like, you know, in the entertainment industry. So when I started going for auditions and stuff like that, I was offered roles in entertainment, in the entertainment industry, roles to, and I was offered stuff to get a role if you sleep with someone. If I didn't have background, morals, my own money, I'm working for myself, I have my own money, I'm not desperate like some other people out there, maybe this is all they have, this is all when I used to go for auditions, I used to choose the type of auditions I would go for, not trying to be prideful or anything, but I used to like, okay, good. And even if I didn't get the job, I always told myself that, look, that person that got the job probably needed it more than I needed it. Do you understand? I'm doing this for passion. I'm doing this because I love being on camera and talking. I love to talk. So that was my experience. So I didn't want to go as far as selling my body to get a role, because I've heard these things happen so many times, and I was offered things like this, and I would always think to myself, it's like, okay, what if you offer your body and you don't even get the role? You've now slept with this old nasty looking man and nothing comes of it. Then it's like, how? So I slept with you for what? Maybe the sex wasn't good enough for this guy and he decides to give this role to somebody else. How do you then, like, so these are the type of things that you deal with when you're going into like the entertainment industry. And I'm sure a lot of people can attest to stuff like this that have been in that position before. I don't want to go into like serious details, but I have been in those kind of situations, and I've had to like look at myself and like, this is not the type of person that I am. I am not that desperate for this. But then I could say no. The next girl that comes after me might not say no because she's fully dependent on this. And shame on guys who prey on women like this. Shame on you to take advantage of people's situation and women's situation, to think that you can take advantage of their upbringing or their lack and stuff like that, you know. So I'm asking once again, like, how far would you go to get what you want? It goes also to women who marry men for money because they don't want to be in a, you know, the whole blesser and blessee relationship, guys. Come on, what do you think a blesser is? A blesser is someone who gives you money for being their girlfriend or for dating them or going out with them. And then you get young girls who go as far as like taking trips to Dubai, taking trips to wherever, escorting their guys. And there are women who go into this lifestyle, they go deep into it. There are some women who are like, you know what, I will never suffer, I will never drink garri by fire by force in my life again. If I'm gonna drink garri, it's gonna be by choice because I want to drink garri, not because I have to drink it. So they go as far as being married to somebody they don't even like, they can't stand, they just marry the person for money just to have a comfortable life. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't know. Do you guys think there's anything wrong with that? Please leave your comment below. Like, I don't know if there's anything wrong, because you're not in the person's situation for you to judge. Who are we to judge? Who am I to judge anybody for going the length they want to go on achieving what they want to achieve in life? So the same energy that we put into getting these things that we want, like, or if you, because guys, let's be real, there are people who are working 10 times harder than anyone on this planet. They can't even get a promotion. They've been in that job for 5 years, and a Sarah comes from nowhere, gets a promotion, and you're asking yourself, how is this person getting the job that I've been wanting to get? I've been there serving faithfully, diligently, doing everything I needed to do to make sure that my career gets to be recognized, but yet it's not getting recognized. And I'm not encouraging that you should be able to go around to sleep around with people. You don't know what the person did. That person could have just had divine favor from the Lord, that didn't happen for them. But are you willing to go that far? Like, are you willing to go like, whatever happens, I'm gonna make it? No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice I have to make, no matter what. And sometimes that motivation pushes us to making decisions that are not healthy for us, you know, that are not good for us, and you end up reaping you deal with those consequences later that are very negative in your life. So, I mean, how far are people willing to go for getting what they want? Anything I should add now? Yeah, like, so people are willing to go, like girls, you know, you hear all this thing, there's this whole thing about the whole side chick and blessers and whatnot, and you hear all these girls, slay queens on Instagram, you know, so all these slay queens on Instagram, they'll be telling you how On a weekend, they've made like $1 million. What did you do to make $1 million bucks? Took a trip to Dubai. But guys, girls are strong, yo, strong. Like, you go on a trip to Dubai, a guy can shit on you, pee on you, gag on you, have threesome, foursome, orgies, and whatever 100 sums they are trying to do. And that's the length some people can go through to make money. You know, like, it's crazy. It's crazy out there. And these girls are dealing with all these guys because they don't want to be broke. They don't want to be broke. Simple. They want to live a certain lifestyle that they want to live. You know, they want to fly the business class, they want to have the big cars and the big house. And you know, kudos to girls who are smart enough to do that for a little bit, make the money they need to make, and spin that money around and put it into something that generates income for them. Kudos to those girls. I understand it's almost like, because I don't want you guys to not think, oh, she's encouraging it, but I'm being a realistic person at the same time. So there are girls who get into this lifestyle because they have no other choice, right? And there are girls who get into the lifestyle also because they simply don't know. A friend invited them to a party, and before you know it, it was too late to realize that you're actually in a situation you find yourself that you don't know. If you say no, is he gonna rape you? If you say, like, you don't know what to do, you go along and play along. There are girls like that. And there are girls who thought they knew what they were getting themselves into. Then when they get into it, they're like, no, this life is not for me, and then they get out of it. Or there are girls, it's like girls who go stripping. You know, when you're a stripper, it's like, I hear a lot of these girls who say, no, they're a stripper, especially on these American shows. They were stripping just to take themselves through college or school or whatever, and then as soon as they get everything sorted out, they leave. It's a job that they had to do for a certain period of time. So that's what I'm saying. Kudos to girls who are there, they know what they want, they get what they want, they get out. Not that I'm encouraging that kind of lifestyle, but if that's where you find yourself, I think you need to be smart enough to know that this is not a lifestyle that you want to live for the rest of your life, because trust and believe that a next 20-year-old girl is going to walk down there, and you're going to, by the age of 24, you'll probably be the oldest girl in the club. You know, that kind of thing, that you're the oldest girl in the club, because there's new and fresh girls coming day by day. So yeah, I'm at trips to Dubai, I'm at trips to Paris, doing the most to get what they want, because you don't want to be broke. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel. I hope it, like, you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I don't want this conversation to be very long. I just wanted it to be very sweet and straight to the point. And answer this question for me, please, guys. How far are you willing to go to get what you want in life? Like, yeah, how far are you willing to go to get what you want in life? Drop your comment below, share your story, if you've been through that, if you've come out of it, or if you feel like somebody has taken advantage of you, or if you've dodged a bullet like I've dodged a bullet, you know. And I'm grateful now. I mean, you know, when I'm hearing of girls still running around like wanting to have that kind of lifestyle of guys playing you to give you a role. I mean, there's YouTube now. We can all be directors of our own life on YouTube. We can all create our own content on YouTube. We feel so desperate. That's why I was like, oh my God, I'm not that desperate to be on TV for me to go and sleep with someone. That's me. I'm not saying that's everybody, that's just me. I'm speaking for me. I'm not that desperate to go and sleep with someone to be on a TV show. No, especially now when there's YouTube. You can create your content, it's free. You create your content, no one is going to reject your content there. Yes, you might not get all the viewers in this planet that you want to get, but you're still able to live your dream in some sort of way and still get your voice heard in some sort of way, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching my video. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share, and also please drop your comment below and answer this question for me. How far do you think you are willing to go to get what you want in this life?